Hello, and welcome to Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age Sidequest stuff. In this video, we talk to people. A lot of people. This is the information exchange sidequest available within Arcades. It is doable... It is doable the instant you get to Arcades. The reward is a Sandalwood Shop. Doesn't sound like much, but it does allow you access to an area of the game that you otherwise don't have access to. Now, I have already done 3 of these. It is required to do 3 of these to continue this story. I did those in the story video. I will attempt to find that part and splice it into this point right about here. Now we get shops by helping people around Arcadia. So when you talk to someone, you'll get a name, somewhat innocuous name, but it is relevant. And you'll also get some hints. So this guy says, have you seen those chaps running pell-mell about the city? Newcomers are always this way, working up a sweat as they claw their way up the ladder. So we can commit his tale to memory. Now we need to do 3 of these. I do not have my handy-dandy little cheat sheet that will tell me the answers to all of these things because I have done this many times before. However, this guy here is running around adamantly talking to people. Is it that guy or is it someone else? There's someone around here that adamantly runs around and talks to people. I think it's that guy. Let's see. Is he way over here somewhere? Well, he runs around sometimes, alright. Anyway, this guy's running around adamantly talking to people. Mayhaps he is of interest to us. I think it's this guy. So let's give a chat to him. Crying wares for the armors. So we can relate this tale here and perhaps it does something. This guy gives us a chop because essentially what we're doing is we're taking half of the story and relaying it to someone else. And it is this guy that runs around. And relaying it to someone else that is related to that story, and then we will get a chop for it. Now there are a lot of these stories around Arcadia. For the main story purposes, we will only be doing 3. At a later point, another video, I will do the rest of these and show you what we actually get for doing that. But for now, in this video, we are only doing 3. And again, off the top of my head, I don't remember these perfectly. I'm trying to do the ones that I do remember, somewhat anyway. But for the other video, I will have my little cheat sheet. Is it someone over here in this area that I'm thinking of? I think it's someone over here that I'm thinking of. How did it come to be? Military might? Wise rule. So this guy, he talks a lot about history and wanting to know how Arcadia came to be. Now, somewhere over here. You? Historian, there we go. I was gonna say somewhere over here there is a historian, but we have already found him, so. Yet the city was not always grand, nor the empire always prosperous. So we can commit this historian's tale to memory, and we already know, because I talked to him first on accident, that there is a dude over here, this fellow here, that wants to know about Arcadia's history. That's not the right guy. This is the other tale I was going to do in this video. This guy here, look man, I've done this before, trust me, wants to know about the history of the Empire. So we can tell him about said historian, because he complains the academies are not teaching it. So he'll give us a chop, and he now knows the history. So this guy, I skipped over his text. He mentions a client's daughter. The moment I saw, I knew. So we can commit this tale to memory. I don't remember the exact location of this lady. I'm pretty sure it's not that way. Is she over here? They're not very far from each other. There we go. He was so dashing, so mysterious. So we can relate to the tale. Is he sure? Perhaps he meant another. There you go. If I cannot find that video, just refer to the description below the video. I will have all of the required people, first and second person to talk to. So, you know, you should have everything covered, but theoretically I will have spliced in that part of the video there so that you guys can see that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start up in the mulberry section. This will be a single video. We want to talk to somebody. Now, it would help tremendously if I actually remembered where people were. However, I don't, because I've only ever done this once, and I remember actually nothing about it. So, you will have to pardon me, but we're going to have to talk to a whole lot of people here. But this is the Reminiscing Lady. This is actually who I was looking for. We will commit this tale to memory, and we must now find a family-minded girl. It would help tremendously if I actually had a map of this. And I thought I did have a map somewhere. I'm actually going to, is it her? That's daughter-in-law. Yeah, I don't want to commit your tale to memory. I thought I did have a map, so I'm actually going to go ahead and check. I will be right back. It turns out I did have a map, however it's in Japanese, so I don't know how useful that is to you guys. But we should be able to make more or less out where the heck we're going. So somewhere around here should be a family-minded girl, could possibly be you. It was indeed. After all those years, my father was a mummer, you see. A curious story. And of course we get a chop out of that. Now from here, there should be someone to talk to. It is her, the Arcadian Ardent. A knack for magic. And then from here we go roughly over here somewhere. Is it this guy? Well, quite clearly not you, for you are a look-alike. Must be you, old man. Ah, it is you. A chop for your information. Indeed, thank you, thank you. Then from here, there should be two people like right next to each other. Is it the mummer? Possibly. This is quite clearly not the mummer. What about you? The daughter-in-law. Is it? Is this the academian? It's the mummer. Is it this guy? It must be this guy. Indeed it is. Get home to my woman. So I've obtained a chop from them. And then from here, is it the Arcadian Ardent? The ardent man. It is not the ardent man, it is the ardent woman. Which I think is on the other side of the universe. Hold on. Let's make our way over here. Maybe I should make a map. Perhaps. Probably you. Oh, you're a poor wife. A fine necklace. You're not who I want to talk to, though. You. Oh, you're an avid traveler. Who the hell is my ardent woman? Who is this that I'm talking to here? Hold on. There should be two people over here. This is the traveler. This goes to... This is basically gonna be the whole video. It's just gonna be this. If you want the nitty gritty, you can, she's the only one over here. Who are you? Traveling gentleman, this is who I seek. If you just want the nitty gritty, it's gonna be in the description. Like I said, just check the description if you don't want to see me wander around between people and ramble, because it's probably gonna be a fairly long video. The feminine persuasion. Let's get a chop. From here, is it the look-alike that we have to talk to that goes somewhere else? Sure. So the master disguises this goes to a look-alike somewhere. To you? Ah, 'tis you. Get Pinewood Shop out of that. Let's see, from here there are two that go back that way. Ah, I've already talked to you. I need not speak with you again. What of you, lady? Arcadian gentry, a judge's wife. This one ends over here. So there should be someone over here to talk with that lady. It's not you. It's not you either. Who is it? Is it you? No, you're the traveling gentleman. I already talked to you. I need not speak with you again. Someone over here. Man from Giza, look-alike, the mummer. It's not the mummer. Surely it's not the mummer. Is it you? That is you, indeed. So we'll commit this tale to memory, and then we will go speak with the judge's wife over here, wherever she went. There she is. Peace is a frail bloom that grows only in the soil of a family's love. Or some such nonsense. So we've already got the talented woman sorted out. Who else is over here? You know, actually, before we do anyone else, we should probably have done... That's the judge. Someone else goes over here. I don't know who it is, though. We should probably go ahead and do the person. I forgot their name. What is their name? Freaking... It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't do it. In fact, I can't even find it at this point. Hold on. The tarot reader, that's who it is. We should probably do that one because upon doing that, it tells you how many are left in a specific area, so. Anyway, this is an ardent woman. I think we were looking for an ardent woman before, weren't we? And it was to an ardent man, which I believe the ardent man was over here? Somewhere? Is it you? Come here. You the would-be judge. Ah, 'tis you. Brick by brick. They always tell you to do something after you speak with them and they give you a chop. You're never actually required to do anything after talking to them. It's rather strange. Anyway, there should be... You're the lookalike, you're the talented woman. Is it you? Proud mother. There should be a few more here. Is Proud Mother one of them? That doesn't seem right. Sure, we'll commit this to memory. That is, so I need a tutor, who I'm pretty sure is right here. Yes. Have you tried looking slightly further for a tutor? He's right here. Good God, man. Let's get our Pinewood Shop. Let us go ahead and make sure everyone has a name down here. Everyone does. Let's go ahead and do the tarot reader, which is in Riena. Where's Riena? Riena's down here. So let's go ahead and do that so we gain access to a person that'll tell us how many are left. Excuse me. Now I don't know where the tarot reader is down here. Assume it is a lady of some description. You're a researcher's wife. Who is a tarot reader? You? Oh, you're a dangerous chef. Interesting. Happy novelist? No. Oh, no. You? Ah, there you go. Almost as if my readings themselves beckon misfortune. So, conveniently enough, the tarot reader has to speak with the happy novelist, which was literally right next to her. The way she stands is a little weird, but whatever. I have a mind to visit this reader of the cards. So we get our chop. So now, we should be able to get a misfortune told. So she will then sit down and do her thing in the middle of the street for some reason. Make miscellaneous noises, as tarot readers are known to do. First time I get to record after a week and fucking everyone has to come in here. Anyways, I just hate everything. It's such a bother. I'm also irritable for obvious reasons because I haven't had power for a while. Fucking. Anyway, back to this lady giving our fortunes. So 4 in Trent, 1 in Mulberry. So we have missed 1 in Mulberry. So let's go ahead and head back to Mulberry. Mulberry is this top right, top left. Yeah, directions are hard, don't mind me. I've apparently lost the ability to use my brain. What else is new, I suppose? So somewhere in Mulberry we have missed a story. Now, what story is that? Done a magic, done that. We have not done the anniversary, which is the poor husband and poor wife. We have the poor wife, which is where it ends. We don't have the poor husband, which is right here. That made that relatively easy. So this guy's saying he put it back in the wardrobe. Let's see what this lady's on about. So she has sold the thing that was supposed to be her gift. Not even a meaningful glance. And we get a Pinewood Shop for simply not speaking. So that should be all of the ones available in that location. And there should be quite a number here. However, we should have already completed some of the, or at least maybe one or two of the ones in this area. So this is a lutenist. This is, what area is this? This one. I have discovered it. So unfortunately one ends there. In fact, a lot end over here. In fact, almost none end on the right side of this area. Two people up here, the only two people up here, both end on the right side. So this is the boutique. Boutiquer? Boutiquier? I don't know. I wish you could commit multiple tales to memory, but I suppose it makes sense that you cannot. But anyway, this one ends over here with our moneyed gentleman. This guy's all about his soil and plants and stuff. So we're gonna head back over to the northwest area. For reasons that didn't actually make sense, but we're here now, so this is what we're gonna do. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, dear, dear. I asked my daughter to buy tickets to the farce. So of course she's saying that too many tickets have been purchased. I believe we've already talked to the person that had the tickets. That's not the smitten woman, we've already talked to her. It's not you. It's her. I walked right past her. Oh my, oh my, oh my, my, my. A chop for your trouble, indeed. And then there is this person here, the historian, which we have already spoken to. He ends up over here, somewhere. Somewhere on that side. Talk to this smitten woman. We've not talked to the builder, though. He seeks an artisan architect. An architect who is both artisan. So he is, I think he's over here. No, you're this smitten man, I don't want to talk to you. You're the lutenist. What about you? Ah, there you are. So we get a chop for helping this guy out. And then we've done the lutenist. We've done the perceptive man. We have indeed. That one ends up over there. Smitten man, lutenist we've done. Should be one more in this area, I think. Oh, we haven't done the lutenist, that's right. We just talked to him, but haven't actually done the tale for it. So this should be him. He's leaving. Come back, my friend. Here, a chop. Bearing the mark of the flute, no less. I believe that should be everybody. Smitten woman. I believe that's everyone. Let's go ahead and check with the tarot reader. Ooh, that's not the right way. Not you. You. Indeed, I will have my fortune told for free every single time, conveniently. Skip all this dialogue because it means nothing to me. Nothing in Trant, nothing in Mulberry. Vienna, there are 6, and 5 in Nilbas. Now, Nilbas is the area with the thingamading. Whatever this thing is called. The cab, that's what it is. We're not going to do that yet. Instead, we're going to do the ones within this area, which is Vienna. It's like Vienna, but with an R. I do not believe I have done any of the ones here, so we'll see what we can do. We have a philosopher of cuisine. Let me fix my thing real quick. Which obviously goes to the dangerous chef we saw earlier. We'll commit to this tale to memory and make our way over. Excuse me. Pardon me. Where's our chef at? Is it you? It is you. Pureed tomatoes, fish bones, and caramel sauce. What? What kind of nonsensical dish is that? So we've already done the tarot reader. There's someone else here. Is it the lucky man that it's... Yes, it is. I do wonder what it all means. You are right to fear that, indeed. So he goes to someone around here. Someone relatively close. 'Tis this lady. How convenient. Not sure about romanticness, but hey. Hooray, Pinewood Shops. There should be someone else. There's like a bunch of people over here in a tiny area that all go really far away, and it's rather annoying. This being one of them. So this one is the person that goes to a vegetable seller. Of course, we've not met the vegetable seller yet. So somewhere, I think to the far west side, should be someone to speak to. Is it you? Ah, 'tis indeed. Noses of something. Thanks for the chop, buddy. Then someone from here, probably this fellow, ends up on the right side. I think he's the only one that actually ends up on the right side. My sister's been looking for a certain thing. So we have to find his sister, obviously. His sister being a waiting woman over to the east here somewhere. Is it you? Ah, it is indeed. I'm getting pretty good at the picking people thing. Alrighty, so let's see. But you, friend, a lazy profiteer. Oh, this guy goes to the researcher's wife. We already know where she is. Which should be around here. Not the chef, not you, not her. Pretty sure it's not her, actually. Yeah, you're the lucky man. Happy novelist. She's around here somewhere. Now I feel like we've gone too far. Ah, no, apparently she's right here. Much further over than I thought. She does move around though, so you know. He has no idea how gambits work. So let's see. She's done. The cuisine is done. Good brother, you're done. Vegetable seller's done. This is basically how this side quest works. You just walk through. Romantic lady's done. You are not, obviously. A Bourgeois lady. Now the Bourgeois lady is where one ends. From somebody over here, I think. No, you're the green seller, not you. Ah, 'tis you. Of course, we know where this lady is, and she is indeed still nearby. She's a rather old lady. Hard for her to get around, I suppose. Alrighty, so that's that lady. Romantic is done. I think that should be everyone in this area, so let's go ahead and check with the tarot. Just to confirm wherever she is. Where is she? Excuse me. Seem to have misplaced. Oh, there she is. Misplaced my tarot reader. I like that she just sits down in the street and does it. Why does she have to sit down to do it? Is that a tarot thing? Who knows? She'll go ahead and stand back up and tell us our dude. Nothing in Trent, nothing in Mulberry, nothing in Riena, and a 5 in Nelbas. Of course, we haven't been to Nelbas, so that's all null and void. Let's make our way over there. This is a relatively small and condensed area, so all of these people are pretty close to each other. However, I have already done some of these, so this is probably going to be slightly confusing, especially the quantity of them that are called researchers, but anyway. Excuse me. Alright, so the determined researcher goes to ex-researcher, which is her father, obviously. He should be nearby. It's this guy. I was gonna say it's probably this dude, but I wasn't sure, and turns out I was indeed correct. A rather accepting father, if ever there was one. And from here, it should be this lady, the aspiring starlet. Who obviously must find a star of her own, which I think is actually right here. Is it you? Oh, you're an athletic woman. No desire for athletic woman. No, not you. Worried husband, no. Around here somewhere, surely. Not you. Clearly not you. Maybe she walked Back that way. Researcher, aspiring starlet. Ah, there she is. One cannot sit about whiling away the hours at pretend. Only through experience do you learn. Dread pirate. What? The false queen of a lost land. She will write a novella. Fantastic if I do say so myself. Let's see. Where's the athletic woman? There she is. Oh, talk to me, lady. Excuse me, sir. Rather rude. Grand line of gamesmen. Now somewhere, I think on the far side, there should be someone fond of reading. Is it you? Ah, it is indeed. Apparently he is actually still on the gamesman thing, just a bit on the researchy side. This is fine. What about you? Senior researcher. Oh, I know who he goes to. 1 million gil or so, no problem at all. So I believe we've already talked to them somewhere. That says you, the failed researcher. Trifling. This guy is completely confused about what's actually occurring here. So what else do we need here? We need gentleman onlooker, obviously. I thought. Oh, we've already done gentleman onlooker then. Who else is there? Avid reader, eager crier, you're the person the onlooker talked to. Senior researcher. Oh, we haven't done you because you don't have a name. Oh. We can't do you. Because you're where one ends. And do you come from over here? No, not you. I don't want to talk to you, stop. Faded Star, ex-researcher. Ah, 'tis you, my friend. Halved your wages is quite the harsh penalty. Halved wages is like, this is a lot of money down the drain. So where did his wife go? There you are. A rare blue diamond. I can't believe it never occurred to me. Have more than enough gil to buy a piffling diamond. Apparently she's rich, trying to get her husband's money. Let's see, what else is there? What have we not done? I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and make a detour down to the tarot reader. Again, I've only ever actually done this one other time, and I remember nothing about it, so we'll actually learn our reward together, I suppose. So we'll go ahead and tell our tarot again while this lady actually talks to us for some reason. I think she's supposed to talk to the tarot reader, but we interrupted her. Yes, yes. Moan and then stand up and tell me. Nothing in Trent, nothing in Mulberry, nothing in Vienna, and nothing in Nilbaz. So we have now learned all that we need to learn. We have all of the chops. Go ahead and show them. I believe they're key items. Are they? Or are they just... What are they actually? Not... Oh, they are loot. Yeah, there we go. 28 Pinewood chops. I believe that is all possible Pinewood chops. So if we go to... I think any shop can do this actually, but we're going to do it over here because it's right next to the cab. Seems convenient. I believe every shop in Arcades has an upstairs where you can trade in shops. So we now obtain a single Sandalwood Shop. There are no more pine chops, and there are no ways to get additional sandalwood chops. Not that it matters, because they have no use, so, you know. But regardless, we can now get into Central. So we'll go ahead and head to Sinoble. Sinoble? I'm gonna say Sinoble, because, you know, makes sense to me. Take your sweet time getting here. God's sake, man. I'm not just any passenger, I have a sandalwood chop, I'll have you know. I could have you fired this very instant. I can't actually with details. Anyway, go ahead and head in thisward direction. And we can talk to this lady, who will allow us to go into Central because we have our chop, otherwise she says, you can't go here, you filthy plebeian. Then sends us back on our way. It just occurred to me. Is this, hold on. Yeah, it is. Alright. My, audio has actually been low this entire time. But anyway, here we are. There's, some busts. Don't really know why. Miscellaneous things and stuff like that. There's also this guy who runs away from you. Don't worry about him. There's also a bunch of Imperials. Don't really know why they're here, but they're here. An actual road. I think this is the only road in Arcades, actually. Don't know why it exists, because there's flying cars, so I really see no purpose for it, but it's got little crosswalks and everything. Well, not crosswalks, but let me on the road so I can get run over walks, I guess. I'm not really entirely sure. This way is the actual path to Central. There's nothing else here. Unless you want to talk to Imperials, I suppose. And out here is where all of the rich people live. It's a rather lovely view up here. There is no other way to get here. And it is a glorious view. They did indeed plant trees up here. Rather curious, but they did. My tablet has dingled at me. I don't have internet, so I should probably check my tablet, but anyway. Now, there should be someone here. Yeah, there should be someone here that we desire to speak to. Ah, 'tis this man here. When you've handed down a fair share of marks, come back here, regale us with your tales of conquest. Of course, as of this video, I have already turned in all 30 trophies, so... A full 30 foes fell. Now that is a feat truly deserving of reward. So he will then give us every gem in the game. There you go. I'd think you fit for a higher service. You might even make a fine judge. Thank you, my friend. He is the only thing to actually talk to here. That's it. He's the only real reason to come up here. He gives you every gem, which is actually pretty good, so. The other reason, I guess, is the view, so you can actually see all of Arcades proper. It's a rather bustling town. It's also got that rather large thing in the background. I actually don't know what it's for, or why it exists. It looks damaged for some reason, but it's just hanging out over there. Don't know its purpose. There's a warship patrolling the city. There's actually a couple of those smaller warships floating around, I think. But regardless, that is it for this video. Again, check the description. I'll have text for all of the appropriate stuff, I think. Or I might just have a link to an appropriate list that will tell you where everything is. Don't worry about this cockatrice. If I make a video about this cockatrice... Does he move away from me? No, he just moves away from the cockatrice. Anyway, if I make a video about these, it'll be a separate video. Don't worry about those things. There's not really much to them. But regardless, perhaps you could try again later. Doesn't matter, I'm only going between two places. Regardless, that's it for this video, so thanks for watching. Hopefully it helped people out or you enjoyed my rambling in the process. Thanks for watching, see you next time.